The wind whispers through the silence of the steppe, shaping the land with a patience that defies time. Here, the earth is not just ground. It's a canvas, constantly redrawn by forces we can barely comprehend. These towering sandstone formations, etched by centuries of wind and weather, stand like ancient sentinels, guarding secrets buried deep in the earth's memory. Each curve and contour tells a story of erosion, of time wearing away stone like a sculptor's hand, slow and deliberate, yet unstoppable. It's a place where nature's artistry meets the raw power of the elements, and where the past and present exist in a quiet, unbroken dialogue. These sculptures, shaped by forces unseen, invite us to stand still and listen, to the wind, to the earth, to the silent, shifting world beneath our feet. These are not just rocks. They are the remnants of time, shaped by wind and weather, whispering stories of an ancient, untamed land. Each curve and crest of these sculptures is a testament to nature's slow, patient artistry, carving beauty from the very bones of the earth. They rise like forgotten sentinels, standing guard over a landscape that has changed little since the last great ice age. In the quiet of the steppe, these sculptures seem to breathe, shifting with the wind, as though alive with the memory of the earth itself. They are not static. They are in constant motion, shaped by the elements, yet standing firm in the face of time. You might think these sandstone shapes are just nature's random art, but they're actually a mirror of our planet's quiet, ancient story. Every ridge and hollow holds a memory of time, shaped by wind and water over millennia. They remind us that even the most unremarkable landscapes carry a hidden history, one that's been waiting for the right moment to be seen. These shapes are not just stones. They are the echoes of time itself. When you stand among them, you're not just watching the earth. You're standing on the edge of something vast and ancient, something that connects you to a time before human hands touched the land. These formations are a reminder that the world is still changing, still breathing, and that even in stillness, there is motion. It's a quiet, persistent force that shapes everything, even you. You should care about this, because it's not just about rocks. It's about understanding that you are part of a much larger, slower, and more beautiful process than you ever imagined. Time folds here like the sandstone itself. Centuries pass in the whisper of wind through ancient ridges, and the land remembers every breath. The first nomads left their footprints in the dust, and the land carved their stories into its bones. Every crevice a memory, every peak a prayer. The Silk Road once pulsed through these sands, and the steppe was a canvas where empires painted their ambitions with dust and desire. Even as the world changed, the land remained, a silent witness, holding its secrets beneath layers of time and stone. Now, the steppe stands as it always has, untamed, unbroken, and waiting for the next story to be written in its dust. Imagine a big, quiet land where the wind moves things like magic. It shapes the rocks into shapes that look like people or animals. But they're just rocks. The wind is like a gentle artist, drawing on the stone with invisible fingers. It makes the rocks change shape over time, like a slow, quiet dance. The land is still, but the wind is always there. It moves the rocks, but it doesn't rush. It does things slowly, like it's telling a story with patience. You can't touch the shapes, but you can feel them. They're part of the world, and they're here to stay. They're like a whisper from the earth. The land begins as a vast, still canvas, dry, windswept, and untouched by time. The steppe stretches endlessly, its surface shaped by the quiet patience of erosion. Beneath this surface lies the secret of the land, a layer of sandstone, ancient and heavy. waiting for the whisper of wind to awaken its form. Over centuries, the wind moves like a sculptor, carving and shaping the stone with the precision that defies human hands. The wind is not just a force. It is a storyteller, etching the past into the present and leaving behind a silent, timeless message. This is the first step in the dance of transformation, a quiet, patient beginning that will one day reveal the beauty of the land's hidden art. The wind moves like a whisper through the valleys, carrying with it the ancient memory of the land. It is not a force of destruction, but of transformation. It carves the stone with a quiet persistence, like a sculptor's chisel guided by the hand of time. Each grain of sand becomes a tool in this silent art. The patterns shift subtly with each passing season, as if the stone itself is breathing, exhaling new forms into the landscape. There is no rush in this process, no urgency. It is a dance between the earth and the air, an ancient conversation written in stone. And so the steppe remains in motion, not a place of stasis, but of becoming. A living canvas, ever-changing, ever-silent. Now, the wind shifts, not just in direction, but in rhythm. And with it, the very fabric of the land begins to respond. It is as if the earth itself holds its breath, waiting for the moment the balance tilts. The wind's tempo changes, and with it, the sandstone begins to shift. Not in a violent way, but in a slow, deliberate dance, as though the land is breathing in sync with the wind's pulse. It is this rhythm that gives the formations their shape. Each gust, each pause, each layer of sand that accumulates and then is carried away, all working in concert to sculpt the land. The land is not static, but alive in its own quiet way. Every grain of sand was a note and a melody only the earth can hear, and the wind is its composer. And in this, the steppe reveals its secret. It is not just shaped by the wind, but by the wind's rhythm, its pulse, its gentle, unyielding persistence. Beneath the surface, the steppe hums with a slow, ancient rhythm, a whisper of time shaping stone into memory. Geological forces, patient and precise, carve the earth's crust into towering shapes that echo the silence of the land. These sculptures are not static. They are the breath of the earth, breathing in time with the pulse of the planet. Every curve, every ridge is a record of movement, of time, of the unspoken language of stone and sky. We are not watching the earth change. We are listening to it speak in the language of dust and memory. These dunes are like the slow, patient fingers of a sleeping giant, shaping the land with a rhythm older than memory. They don't move with urgency, but with a wisdom that only time can understand. Each grain a story, each ridge a whisper. The steppe is not a place of action, but of quiet transformation, where the earth itself becomes an artist. To watch it change is to witness the slow, sacred breath of the land, an act of creation without a maker. In its stillness, there is power. In its motion, there is truth. And in its silence, there is a kind of poetry that only the land knows how to write. Before you go, if you enjoyed this, please give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And tell us in the comments what you'd like us to make next. We read every single one. Thank you so much for watching. Comment this emoji if you made it to the end.